we start even talking about anything, because there's a couple of topics here. Let's go, Troy. Let's go. Dipping his toes more in the battle rap. If there's anyone that I felt is needed, probably is a beneficial member, let's say like a fan or anyone, there's not many people that have been more outside than Troy. So, and Troy has a relationship with a lot of battle rappers, and you can see that's where this Yunnan connection has come from. I'm chuffed for Troy. I'm chuffed for him. I think he go do some good work for second city battles. Birmingham though, battle rap in Birmingham. Okay. I wonder if they could get my boy battle rap resume Tom Quee. I wonder if they get Tom to host one. I'm just saying, it's Brum. It's Brum. You know, brum brum, like the sound that my car makes. No wait, no. My car goes beep beep, because that's the sound of the bulletproof Jeep. If you know.
I must not give in to these fantasies of weakness. Doubtless this is some charm laid on me by an evil shaman, evil sorcerer. Only the chase has meaning.
Yeah. Keep running. Yeah. Yo. Look, I'm in the outback where it's spooky. Wildcats still pursue me like owls do to the rats and the clouds do when I'm moody. Proud dads for Suzuki's. You backed out and amuse me. I'm good here from I tear your whole crown flat. From I'm in the outback with no neighbors. Giant snakes in the gators. You feel fear in your veins ever since the moment you came in. Heat raises the stakes and big meat is the fragrance I reign here. From a day to doubt that. From I'm in the outback with my chest out. I'm the best out. Who's next? Put you through the test. Do to chew your neck out. When you eat through tube and bed bound. From I eat mountains for breakfast. Keep rounds in these
Yo, shout out to everybody out there who's watching this. Subscribe to the channel. He's doing big things. My man Cammy. It's your man Caps, aka Angry Fan Man. We up out of here, man.
What's good? It's Cammygbr. We are here. So I was wanting to, realistically, this video was just going to be about second city battles and whatnot, but I felt we're still talking about the culture's dying, even though we got Sue Surf out of prison. Say we, but you know what I mean. Now that Sue Surf's out, obviously Geechee went in, and so is Bill Collector. But you know, Surf is out of prison, and we pinned a lot of hope on Surf being back and rejuvenating the culture. Where, to be honest, it's Hitman that has totally rejuvenated the culture. Dissing Swamp, dissing Jazz, dissing Lux coming back, Hitman going again, Lux going, like, you know, like these back and forth diss tracks, and they're actually rejuvenating the culture. Unfortunately, for there's a whole separate video for J Mills, but today I wanted to react to Sue Surf's words, and because he was talking on, shout out Polo World. There was a space and whatnot. Polo World took there was space between Verb and Surf, and Polo World took like some of the, like a clip out of context or whatever. But I want to react to it and see where Surf is mentally and what might be the best move. So without further ado, this is from a recent space. I'm not going to be one that's going to react to all these spaces and whatnot. I'd rather just listen and take the information and talk about it rather than react. This isn't really the bag unless I'm doing a live stream and it's with people and stuff. But yeah, let's get right into it. So this is the clip. So let's you see it. I always get confused. Should be like there. Should be there. Let's get right into it. Okay.
Conversation? Absolutely, brother.
Oh, let's get right. I only did that to check that my the keyboard short keys, you know, yeah, they were working, so we're all right.
This is a genuine question. I can understand the Surf saving the culture stuff and all that stuff like that, but let's just.
I'm sure he does understand it. A little context to this as well is this is a conversation with verb from about the Murda Mook battle. Obviously, this is what's been going on in the culture. It's kind of it right now. Honestly, in a parallel universe, there is a battle rap card that is Hitman. It's Surf versus Mook, Hitman versus Rock versus Easy. There's a parallel universe somewhere where that's 3 on a card, and the internet is broken. Obviously, we're not getting that. But you know what? Fuck it. Throw Rosenberg and Kid Slade underneath it. Fuck it. There is a world where that is booked, but it seems to be that nothing is happening, or at least, and that's the thing. We're not expecting battles to be announced instantly now, but battle rap is very much what you've done for me lately. And URL have just done a Civil War event. I feel like they should have done something. Like, Surf obviously can't move too far from where he's at. I think URL should have had an event where Surf's at. And at least have him in a battle rap event in the vicinity. You know, like, because instead of hyping a battle that probably isn't going to happen until next year, they should hype, he's back. Look, believe your eyes. He is back, and then lean into the battle. But let's hear this out.
Let's talk for a real second, and let's just ask ourselves: do Surf really need Mook, or do Mook need Surf? Like,
I would tell you that Surf probably needs Mook more than Mook needs Surf. However, truth be told, they don't. I don't know if they actually need each other right now. Like, with Murda Mook, there's still battles available for Mook that might not be as impactful, but there is still good battles for him, and the best thing that Mook can do is battle more greats. Like, I'm bias all up in front. I think we should be looking at the Murda Mook and Shorty Horror battle. I think that should be one of the next ones. You know, like, whether... Like Mook's already said he wants to battle in the UK. He said that in front of the stage, in front of everyone. He's like, oh, I really want to battle in the UK. This is like he's seen Lux do really well and how receptive they were to Lux. I see this happening at some point in the future, but you know, maybe the next time URL's in the UK, I think we might get that Mook and Shorty Horror. Like, it makes sense. With Surf, obviously, there is the Surf and Easy conversation, and for me, look, this is just how I say it. There's more battles available for Mook that are more likely to happen than they are for Surf. Like, I don't believe we'll ever see Surf on RBE. I don't believe we'll see Surf on TBL. I don't believe we'll see Surf on King of the Dot. I think Surf will be URL, and it's when URL are ready. But if URL aren't ready, we're probably not going to get a Surf battle where we can get different battles of Mook. Like, Christ, even something like Mook versus Real Sick, that would be a fucking classic. A classic. Mook and Easy, that'll be a classic. Mook J the Nightwing. I'm taking the Ultimate Madness 3. They'd be fucking amazing battles. And then, like, there's the Shorty Horror battle. And then you can go, Mook could go to other places. Mook and Sharon in Canada. Like, there is battles for Murda Mook that he could take. Like, Mook could be the representative and just go, I'm the best in the world, and I'll face you where you're at, you where you're at, and you where you're at. Like, he could do a lot. Surf can't. Surf's got the URL. But it's what the URL does that then gets Surf over. So, let's continue.
Let's just think about this. If Surf was to beat the shit out of Murda Mook, where does that put him in the grand scheme of things? Because
if Surf beats Murda Mook, where does it put Surf? I think it solidifies Surf as Mount Rushmore. I think Mook still be there after all the work, but I think if he beats the dog shit, bodies Murda Mook, I would say solidified, because it comes with the views. Like, even if there is the losses in the battles, maybe Mount Rushmore. A lot of people already have him in the Mount Rushmore. It's tough, because that's what, in my mind, I would go, yeah, Mount Rushmore probably, but are his chokes in the losses bad enough that it changes that? That's a question for you guys. If Mook loses to Sue Surf like 3-0 convincingly, does Surf get on the Mount Rushmore?
Maybe we all could establish that Surf is a little bigger than battle rap. Humbly, I mean, you know, having music and other things going on. If Surf was to beat Mook, clearly, that does nothing. That doesn't move me up in the pedestal of the world of battle rap.
That's a lie.
It doesn't
That's a lie.
feel that
That's a lie.
Well said, Verb. Just I'll let it cook.
That's a lie. That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. That is a fucking lie.
Okay.
We is not finna sit up here and you know damn well you beating Murda Mook would definitely be another gold star on the jacket, nigga. Come on, like hey, cut that shit out.
See, but it shows.
Yeah, but I mean that's just the only person I think the beating Murda Mook didn't benefit. I think is Big K. Big K is the only one that for whatever reason. Just after Big K and Murda Mook, Big K never really. You got Young L next. Then what? And he kind of fell back into position. I think it was like Sharon or something after. He kind of fell back into what we know him as. Like beating Murda Mook did not put Big K at this GOAT status in the way that it would for Surf. That's the only person I think that hasn't benefited from it. You know, Tay-Rock benefited from battling Mook. It was like both of them went viral for different parts of the rounds. Reed was able to finish off a long-awaited story over 20 years. You know, Twerk was able to prove that he had returned and there was still something there before now. And you know, Hitman got millions and millions of views. Like, you know, Arsenal, like maybe Arsenal didn't benefit from it, but Arsenal got the most vintage, the most direct Murda Mook I think we've seen in a very fucking long time, and Mook's kept this energy all the way up. So like, there is benefits to this.
But it shows. Can you hear me or no?
Okay.
Can you hear me? It shows you niggas' mindset and what's goals for y'all, right? They offering me $1.5 million to re-sign on my distro deal. Battle Mook, I'm battling label. Like what? Like see.
Well, sign it then, motherfucker. Hold on.
That's not
right. A $1.5 million deal. Now, to ask this then. Why is Surf is being offered a $1.5 million deal? Is Surf getting it for music alone, or is Surf getting it, or is Distro approaching Surf to sign Surf? They're not just signing. Are they signing him, or are they signing for his music? There's a part of me that thinks battle rap is such a loyal fan base to Surf, completely loyal. We do love him. Like I was just thinking this. I think I was watching Rosenberg's live, and there was a conversation of Surf being a babyface. I would argue that Surf isn't a babyface. Surf is the cult of personality. Surf is the CM Punk. Surf is whatever the fuck he wants to do, as long as he's the winner. And the fans will cheer no matter what. Like if CM Punk turns heel, we don't care. CM Punk goes heel, and we root for him still. Like that doesn't. No, whatever he does, whatever Surf does, he is the cult of personality. Like we will follow him. The battle rap is so loyal to him, and I think that loyal fan base of him battle rapping, like that must boost him in this offer. Yeah, it's great music, and yeah, like I tell you, I would have Sue Surf songs playing in my car. I'm from fucking Scotland. I'm way fucking ahead of like girls in the car that are like, oh my god, he's great, Sue Surf, yeah. And and I've had a few people pretend like they pretend that they know who Sue Surf was. I'm like, motherfucker, no you don't. Like it's cool though, it's cool. I appreciate the effort. But I would say that the 1.5 million that's Surf. That isn't just the music. That's the person, and the person is so tied to the battle rapper of Sue Surf that I think that's not a booking for just music. That's Sue Surf. He's part of us. He's in our crew. 1.5 million in that. In Distro Kid. And like, I don't know if there'd be a connection between them and URL for booking battles or whatever. Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe that that's just music. I think that's the person. I believe he's got a 1.5 million deal, absolutely, but maybe not the music. I think it's more to it.
Not how it go. That's not how it go if I feel like I get more, but that's neither here nor there. My thing is this: when you have small goals, you try to accomplish small shit. Beating Murda.
Okay, now let him cook.
Mook does not. That doesn't mean I'm not going to battle him. What I'm saying is, me going in there and beat him. What's going to happen? They're going to talk about it on the spaces. I'm going to get a couple of tweets. The label, that offer ain't going to change. My feature prices ain't going to change.
I would argue it might do. Because they're invested interest in you. It's as the person. If you beat Murda Mook, you have more energy going into it. It's in a way, it's similar to what Drake tried to do with Kendrick Lamar. It was coming up to his deal. So, like, Kendrick already dissed him. Drake went, you know what, I'm going to cook him and go on a back and forth with him, because I think he was like looking at $300-400 million deal, and said, no, I want 600-800 million. And because of that, like, the back and forth happens. And if Drake fucking destroyed Kendrick Lamar, Drake comes back to the label saying, I just cooked one of the best rappers ever. I just cooked the culture phenomenon in Kendrick Lamar. I need my money. So I think something similar would happen here. I just cooked the best in battle rap for like that we've ever seen. I need more money now. I need more money because my music is going to pop, because not only have I just battled, like, not only have I just beat Murda Mook, I have the people waiting for my music. And I think he could come back and get 2 million, 2.5 million. Like, if that's my opinion, at least. He has had, like, I understand his point of view. I do understand it. I'm going back a little bit, but about this, but I think it's so tied within the person that is actually him beating Mook means something to him. Let's see.
I'm going to get a couple of tweets. The label, that offer ain't going to change. My feature prices ain't going to change. My merch ain't going to, I need bigger accomplishments. This just me personally.
Let me go back.
Just me personally.
No, listen.
It's not a big, like what, like, see.
Well, sign it then, motherfucker.
Hold on. That's not how it go. That's not how it go if I feel like I get more, but that's neither here nor there. My thing is this: when you have small goals, you try to accomplish small shit. Mm-hmm. Beating Murda Mook that doesn't mean I'm not going to battle him. What I'm saying is, me going in there and beat him, what's going to happen? They're going to talk about it on the spaces. I'm going to get a couple of tweets. The label, that offer ain't going to change.
Also, this is all dependent on the offer that you get. So, like, if you're trying to tell people, all I get is a couple of tweets and whatnot, well, one, you get the money for it. Like, work on the offer. Like, you know, ask URL to set up a merch store, sell surf merch on the URL app, or percentages and when it's uploaded on YouTube, or distribution rights like King of the Dot tried to do, and these sort of things. Like, you can ask for something different that could then benefit you afterwards. Like even like Anderson Burris, he films the events and he gets the footage and whatnot, and then he puts it across. Like, there's URL clearly able to work different deals, and if that's all you feel that you're getting, like, Surf needs to work at a different deal with URL, like, to get what he's wanting. I'm
gonna get a couple of tweets. The label, that offer ain't gonna change. My feature prices ain't gonna change. My merch ain't gonna. I need bigger accomplishments. This just me personally. Just me personally.
No, listen.
It's not a big. In a battle rap world, it's a big fish for sure. But that's only to the niggas that's chasing, that want to be better than Murda Mook.
No.
That's a problem there. Surf should be looking to be better than Murda Mook. Like, this battle has been built up for so many years. I don't even know. It doesn't sound like Surf wants to take the battle, like, anymore. Like, is Surf beyond battle rap now? He did say he was briefly more popular than battle rap. I don't know how true that is. Like, like he has a fan base, but the act of sport of battle rap, I don't know. I don't know about that. This is the other point that I wanted to put across. Now, he's just said this there, and this is really important. It's the only other point for talking about more about Surf. Surf, you know, as much as he's put down Murda, Mook and whatnot, he then says, I'm not saying I wouldn't battle him, and he's saying that because there's still an intrigue from a loyal fan base that want him to battle Mook. There is still this fucking hundreds of thousands of people that want to see that battle happen, and if he shuts that off, he shuts a fan base off. And if we never get it, then then you know there's less hype going into him. He needs, like, part of him, and even this deal, I would say, is partly is the return of Surf, you know, of being back, which it feels like on a social media end he's not really utilized, and maybe there's a lot more behind the scenes that we don't know. But if he starts shutting down the Mook battle, then the press release is going to be awful on him, and then Distro or whatever, they'll look at this and go, you're not getting the same level of engagement as you once were, because he needs to engage in the thought that there's a Murda Mook battle happening, and that is why Surf needs Murda Mook, because there's a fan base that are waiting for it, and there's an engagement towards it that then provides him money on the other end. And like, if he starts selling like merch, okay, if we sell this amount of merch, it'll go into the money towards me battling Mook, like, and how much that I feel I need to be paid for, or whatever like this, or however he wants to spin it, there needs to be an engagement. And if he shuts down that engagement and just goes straight to music, that's his call. But if he does, conversations get, you know, the things look a little different. So if we don't get the Surf Mook this year, right? Or if we don't get that, what I do think needs to happen, I think we need to have I want to say like the John Cena tournament. I think we need to bring back Ultimate Madness, and then whoever wins Ultimate Madness 6 gets the Sue Surf battle. You can hand select this. It could be a bunch of people, from Swamp, Slade, to Klutz, to fucking, I don't know, Cortez again, fucking Head Ice, like I don't know, there's so many people, Rum Nitty, there's so many people that you could put on, but right, if you want to get this, and let's say there's a cash prize and a Sue Surf battle at Summer Madness, and you have to beat everyone. You beat people up to Gnome. You have your final at Gnome. And then afterwards, Sue Surf steps up, shrugs the shoulders. It's me and you. Me and you. And Summer Madness. And that, you announce your Summer Madness main event. Like, just like that. Summer Madness in New Jersey, which would be very interesting, because I don't think Summer Madness has never been in New Jersey. Have it, like, just outside of New York, or wherever the Sue Surf is at. Summer Madness, wherever Surf's at, because I could see, no matter what, that feel like Sue Surf return fills out the room anyway, you know. But even I think if you make this a tournament, right, you build a storyline out of very, like, where When It Matters, what they done. Premier Battles, you build a story out of the matchups, right? And you can have a discussion. Certain people have a discussion. Why would you want to battle Sue Surf? Why should he battle to, you know? And you also put over that Sue Surf is this person, this being that needs an accomplishment. You know, you have to earn it. You know, like that was the whole point of the John Cena tournament. You have to earn this final match to battle John Cena. You have to earn the Sue Surf return, you know, because it comes with things, it comes with benefits, it comes the eyes, the pay-per-views, the engagement, and, you know, the opportunities that can come afterwards. Like, it does, like, Joe Budden podcast interviews and recaps from a bunch of people, like Sue Surf's return battle. Like I could just said there, Swamp, Real Sick, Jay the Nightwing, Kid Slade, like you could just have a melee of 16 to 32 battle rappers and just like you did with All Bit Madness, either once a month or once every 2 months, however they want to work it out. Like, and okay, there's a cash prize at the end, and there's a Sue Surf battle, and it just you make Surf the prize, and that then gives Surf enough time to fucking iron out the kinks. Pause, like get that shit sorted. You then have people that you could check up. Fuck, Surf could host the face-offs, bro. The first round, Sue Surf hosts the face-offs of whoever battles me, and as Sue Surf gets to analyze both of these guys. That would be so fucking fire. And then afterwards, he's got his return battle that he's done, and then you could lead into a homecoming or whatever for Mook and Surf. And yeah, it won't be till the end of 2027, but you've got a strategic plan laid out of this is going, and then you want a tournament to battle me. Like all these 16 other guys, you made it, and I beat the guy who beat 4 other people to be here, and now I want Mook. Bro, like the story will tell itself, and that to me, that's just a nice, neat layout. You keep Surf in the conversation. Surf is a prize. You then have Mook, who is always around, like kind of prying, and even there, oh, this is how you get Surf, and like Mook can beat and build up this story, and sometimes you don't need to describe anything, you just need their presence, you just need them around. We'll fill the storyline. We've already got a fucking catalogue from Mook and Surf. We'll fill the storyline between everyone else. It's like a presumptive storyline. That's what you would get out of this, and if URL are smart, they'll be able to play it off really well and document it. Like, there's a lot that can be done. I think don't just fucking jump to a battle. I think you need the Sue Surf tournament. Free the wave tournament. You know what I mean? Like something like that, and you make it really worth their time to book Sue Surf. It works out so perfectly. To me, it works out so perfectly. Let me know you guys' thoughts, whether it's a tweet or comment or whatever. Let me know. I just think a tournament for Surf, it brings, like, fuck, you throw Tay-Rock into that tournament. Okay, let's spin the block one more time. To have battles on here, Kid Slade, Swamp, Jay the Nightwing, Real Sick, Tay-Rock, Jazz the Rapper, Miss Hustle. Like, you could start throwing fuck ton of names. I know, bring back Head Ice. Young Ill, bring back Young Ill. Like, Ace Amin just battled there. J2, because why the fuck not? Like, you could just have some wild picks. Klutz. Like, Moo Up. You know, like, throw, and then just get some of these. Ines. Why not have Ines? And we could cultivate stories, because and just these off the wall picks. Throw Sharon in there. Just make it exciting, and it would just to build a lot of anticipation. Does JC get a rematch? Bro, if JC wins a tournament and gets a rematch with Surf, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's so many people that have this storyline with Surf that you could then bring back. And because it's a tournament, it's okay to have a rematch. Bro, I tell you, the JC one would be so fucking fire. Oh my god. A JC versus Swamp final again. This time it's for Surf. A double rematch? Nah, that's fucking cinema. That's fucking cinema. Yeah, let me know what you think about that. Okay, while we're here, July 25th, we've got Second City Battles. I think have they not had an event, or is this their first event? I feel like Cartland have battled in like Portsmouth or some shit like that, maybe. And I thought this might be the same league, but apparently it's a different league. And this is like the debut, which is crazy to have a debut in your first your first event is booking Yunnan. That's fucking brave, to say the least. Let's go over the battles. We'll have a look at them all. And if I'm just okay. Because I think there's some names there that I don't know yet still. And then there's some that are, you know, they'll get the let's have fun bracket. Red Eye versus Mighty. Go have fun. Go have fun. Make your name. Same with Lysergic and Jackson. Now Lysergic, that name's cropped up a few times. I am aware of Lysergic. I just do not know who Jackson is. I feel like some of these maybe like don't flop try types. I know Patch and the Abbot. I know them too. That should be fun. I think the Abbot did quite well versus Beyond. So I'll probably push him to beat Patch because I feel like Patch is patchy. I hate that I said that. But the Abbot was just a little cleaner. And a slightly more battle rap focused than Patch. And McCoy versus Sam Essay. I feel like Sam Essay just wanted to be on the Yunnan card. And you know, shout out McCoy. McCoy took the battle and whatnot. And I do have Sam Essay. I feel like there's such a difference in projection. That, you know, Sam Essay is just far clearer projection as a rapper, and McCoy, although is done much better than he had done before, I think for what he's writing versus how he's saying it is kind of, it's messing him up. Where he maybe needs to work on the clarity of it, or if with his accent and whatnot, maybe he needs to reword the same punches. Maybe he needs to tailor something, because he's writing good, but he's not giving the material the credit it deserves with how he's presenting it. You know, it's like really good. It's like good food, and you go, and then you're trying to eat it, and it's like slop. And well, not slop. That sounds terrible. But like, you know what I mean? It's not what it can be. You know. But I'll go with Sam Essay on that one. Raptor versus Scotty. Now, I like Raptor. Scotty, why that name has left me, and why has that name left me? I feel like Scotty has battled before. Was there not a little bit of energy around Scotty? I can't quite remember, but Raptor is a veteran of this game for like so many years. I'm not going to go against Raptor on this one. Let's be real. Tongue Twister versus Bowski. Has this not happened? I am almost positive that this has happened, like, somewhere down the line. The fact that if it hasn't, holy fuck, they just picked that one right out of King of the Ronald's mouth, like, gimme that. You know, I'll run with Bowski on this one. Bowski did well in a tournament, even though he got through. Well, his tournament ended, like, obviously, but he did get through. But like, I you know what? It's a Tongue Twister's not, but I feel like he hasn't battled since a long time ago. Actually, was it Red Wolf, or maybe it's one of these April events? Maybe the Dead Meats Festival. Maybe it feels like he hasn't battled in a while, and a comeback, and you know. Bowski and on one, the energy is just there for him. Bowski's everything fun about UK battle rap, and Tongue Twister is a veteran. I have seen him. I have gone against him a few times and watched him win a lot of battles that I have went against him on. So give him his credit. This is gonna be close. I will still go for Bowski though. Well, Pamphlet versus Graz, and we got Raptor's return instead. Now, Raptor versus TKE, a good battle. Like, actually, like, as a matchup is good. I'm shocked that this got booked, because Raptor has always been meaning to return to Premier Battles. So I wonder if this is Second City Battles having a money to pay people to, you know, I'm not saying to buy Raptor's loyalty and whatnot, but it one of these things where it's like, oh well, they're actually funding a good amount of money into this. It's probably how they got Yunnan. I may as well take the money. because as you're probably aware, the secret battle that's supposed to happen last year, Apex was Raptor versus Reverse. That was there was maybe like 2 secret battles that were to happen. We got Grassbust versus Frost. We were supposed to also get Raptor versus Reverse. That unfortunately fell apart. But we have this now. And this is it's been a little while since I think Raptors faced someone of the no loose chat cloth. I think it's Raptor's a very good rapper, and the only reason I'm questioning it is because it's been away for quite a while. Like, I'm sure Kojay's the last battle. Like, did he come back? Maybe he might have came back at one point. I'd have to check that. I'd say let's check it just now. I'm almost certain it is. I'm almost certain that was his last battle. Nah, it's Sean Cray. Sean Cray was the last battle, so he kind of, it's not really a return then. It's kind of, it's one of those where there was discussions of it happening, and that was end of 2024. So it's difficult to say. Honestly, it's difficult to say because he did fine versus Sean, but Sean kind of joked with him, but TK is not going to joke with him. So this kind of leans into Raptor's skill set more. And I'm hoping the Raptor that we want second round red flag. We want him to talk that shit. But this is the first time he's faced someone that kind of solely does that. Like this, and it would be out of TKE's kind of skill set to then go for the jokey humor when he has the opportunity to go bar for bar. I will go with Raptor, but TKE could easy shock the world. Could easy shock the world here. And the main event. Oh, mamma mia. Yunnan versus Carlton Shanks. Now, Carlton had said to me before that this was booked, and it was like, oh, well, fuck, who the fuck's booked this then? And it was a new league that's coming up. I went, oh, okay. So I had a little insider that was happening, because I think Carlton was just wanting to, like, hey, I've got a big battle coming, and I'm really proud of Carlton for getting this battle. Like, it's like his hard work it's not being forgotten. You know, I think that he could have done really well in the We're Winning Match tournament, but you know, he got a Yunnan battle out of this, so it's like, I'm really proud of him. Like, does he beat Yunnan? Probably not. And just on a both A1, probably not. Are we going to get Carlton in A1? This should be the best Carlton we've ever seen. Are we going to get the best Yunnan? It's a return. I think the last battle was Bobby. I want to say Bobby. And maybe there's something. Again, I'm mixing all these battles and whatnot. But I don't think this is going to be Yunnan's last battle. I think it seems that Yunnan could be booked furthermore. So I think this is the start of something. And you know, Yunnan will never lose the ability to write. What he done versus Kick Nelly was nothing short but damn near biblical. Like Kick did everything he could, and Kick was actually one of the better performances he ever had versus Yunnan. But Yunnan is built for battle rap. He is completely built for battle rap. And he's got one of those styles that it's so infectious. Two, it's you know, you want to zone in, you want to listen to it all, and he lures you in bit by bit. As the battle then happens, he just brings you closer and closer, says, this is, come and listen to this. I am talking that shit right now. So I'll probably go 2-1 Yunnan. I think I think Carlton definitely. Carlton shocks the world. Let's say that, and Yunnan maybe edges it out. Got a feeling it might look a little spooky for Yunnan, maybe after the first or the second, and it all becomes debatable in the third. It's Yunnan will get the return hype. Carlton will get a chance to respond if depending how it goes. And the third round will be close, and I think I'm rooting for both. I want the best for Yunnan, and I want the best for Carlton. This need for battle rap that isn't just of a league or two. This needs to be good because another league, more competition. That's good. That's good, and that's more to the culture, more places. If we get more Yunnan battles out of this, that's a good thing. You know, the one thing we don't want is a monopoly of battle rap where there's the one place to go, and it's probably been a little bit of that. And I know that's not a diss to like Premier Battles, who I think probably have had the most hype of it for a long time, where like, you know, they're putting on the best battles and they're putting on, you know, consistently the most, so they probably deserve the term the monopoly of UK battle rap. But you know, having competition is a good thing. So if this goes well and we get something like every 3 months, 4 months, you know, like members only for a little while was hot on the heels. Knowles Chat, they've just not as consistent enough with their events. Don't Flop, I get so confused on what Don't Flop is. You know, there is a lot going on. So, but more competition does battle rap good. So, just on that note, I think I've got Yunnan 2-1. Alright, gang, that is the video there. I hope you guys are well. Make sure to check out the Pokemon Nuzlocke. I've had some responses of that have been pretty funny. People that don't know him about battle rap are now checking that out, and they're checking like the shorts and shit like that. It's quite funny. I'm like, I have to then explain battle rap to people that it's a bizarre thing. I appreciate you guys. After the next Nuzlocke, it's PB1 Shotty Horror Gemini Productions. See you then.
Girl, you know I find it, and I know that you know that I can make it right. I feel just how